That ball loose. Still on the turf. David Spute comes and gathers. A real speedster we saw on the gridiron for Davis this year. So he gives it over with Emmett Rice. Rice defended there by Savage. Behind the goal here with Dowdle. Thought it was Dowdle, my apologies. It was Connor Johnson, 44, not 14. My apologies there. Here's Spute. Spute, a bouncer that is just wide. Fremont trying to get resettled here defensively. Fremont able to track that down. Picked up by Hunter Bowden. As he's now leading the charge for the Silver Wolves. Just over 2 to play here in the first. That ball couldn't be kept in. Here's Emerson Bell. Allen recognizing some space. Johnson. Nick Johnson. Throws it over with Connor Johnson. Now back out with Rhett Rice. Kilgore had the first goal of the game for the Darts. Back with Rice. Rice. Oh, what a shot. Rhett Rice has assisted and now has scored, and it is 3-0 Davis. That was an absolute bullet from Rhett Rice. Did a beautiful job of setting that up. 3 different Darts have scored. And it is 3-0 Davis here in the first. The defense has been fantastic, and the offense is taking advantage of opportune moments. Another face-off. Fremont has won every one of them in this first. And for the first time, it is controlled by the Darts. Hansen coming in at won over 50% of the face-offs he had taken on the year. Is this ball still loose? Trying to scoop it up. Oh, nice check there by Himmelwright. Had it momentarily for the Silver Wolves, but this ball will roll through and out. Davis will have it as the clock inside of 10 seconds left here in our first. Davis seemingly content here as they'll just clear it up, and the clock will expire. 3-0 Davis after one. Goals from Kilgore, Connor Johnson, and Rice as the Darts take an early lead. You are watching Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of lacrosse only on KSLSports.com.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along.
Welcome back here to Fremont High School. Region 1 action between Davis and Fremont. Both these two teams undefeated. And in the first quarter, after the first quarter, it is 3-0 Davis as they scored on the only opportunity when they were a man up. They also prevented Fremont from scoring when they were a man down, did the Darts. Cash Allen with some big saves, had 3 or 4 of them in that first quarter. It was an all-around team effort for the Darts, able to take advantage of things in the offensive zone as well as utilizing some quick run opportunities and finding themselves here with the lead on the road as we start the second. And boy, it looked like Bell had an opportunity to scoop that ball, still trying to gather it, still waiting for possession to be established, and there it is. It is again Himmelwright who has been that guy off the faceoffs for Fremont in this contest thus far, trailing the Davis Darts 3-0. See what Coach Searle and these Silverwolves can put together, trying to come from behind. This is a team that wins against Logan and Clearfield and Syracuse. An average over 18 goals per game shut out in that first quarter. As here's Evan Clark comes over with it. Boy, you got to get on that quickly, as you saw Lifforth was racing up there. And that one knocked loose off the check of Kilgore. He's racing upfield here for the Darts. Oh, good movement on a big save made by Hardy. Remember that one. It was like a 3-on-1 opportunity for Davis. As a penalty flag now coming on. Fremont going to have an opportunity to go man up. Excuse me. Davis going to have the opportunity to go man up. I got my sides switched in my mind. My apologies there.
Cross-check is the penalty on the play.
Savage called for the cross-check. So Fremont will go man down again. Remember, Davis executed, scored a goal when they were man up in the first, and an opportunity here to go or to extend their lead here after what was a fantastic save just moments ago by Hardy. They need their senior keeper here to step up big. Rice. Wind. That shot was high.
Shot wide and out of bounds.
The last.
Davis ball.
Davis will have it here. Johnson working around. That ball got knocked out right as he was winding up for a shot. Here is Rice, who's been all over the field today for the Darts. Takes it behind the goal, trying to set up a shot. Ah, nice save made there by Hardy.
By the keeper, Jackson Hardy.
Able to get down and prevent that ball from scoring. Davis still man up here. Coming near side, Kilgore. Now working behind with Norton. That was just wide. It'll stay here with Davis.
By Nick Johnson, wide and out of bounds. Davis maintains possession.
And with that, the opportunity has expired. Should be even here. Is another nice save made. Hardy able to recover. Boy, what a play there by Hardy. Goes for the initial save, tried to secure it. Had to get back in position and keep that ball out of the goal. Nice job. So Davis unable to execute. As they were a man up, this ball loose, picked up by Rice. Rhett surveying. Oh, what a pass. And a nice save there by Hardy. I think he got a piece of it. He'll stay here with Davis. Rhett looking for an opportunity. That ball, I think, would have been just shallow of the post, and Hardy able to recover it for Fremont. Throws the ball up, but that was off target and had an interference call. Both sides again making substitutions. That ball knocked out by the check from Bell. Allen. Nice pass. Able to secure it midfield, and that ball couldn't get a shot away as it was Savage. He was the one who checked, and then how about Truckin'? As a penalty flag going to come in on that one. And Savage here holding his midsection. Savage is going to be called for another one here.
1 minute penalty for Fremont. Davis will be man up.
So Davis will go man up here again. Coach Searle having a discussion with the official. Inside of 8 minutes left here in the second, as they are looking at Savage. He's having to serve time, but so Davis coming out with it. Johnson gives it over with Kilgore. Shooting lane, that shot was shallow, and a nice job there by Hardy as he was able to get back and be closest to that. It'll give the possession to the Silver Wolves here, being a man down. Far sideline. Big check coming in from Rhett Rice, but that is held by Porter. Ends up giving it up. Emmett Rice came up with it. We had a whistle here. Might have had a timeout, I believe.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout. Sides will gather, and we'll be back. 7:02 left here in the second.
Black Clover is the official outfitter of Deseret News Rewind. Get 20% off any order on blackcloverusa.com by using the code DNR20 at checkout. And if you want to feel the clothes, get an in-person shopping experience, go to their store just off the 123rd South exit in Draper next to the water park. Again, go to blackcloverusa.com, use the code DNR20 at checkout, and get 20% off any order from Black Clover.
Welcome back here out of the timeout. Davis still a man up. Coach Yoakum recognizing a big moment in this game for the Darts. An opportunity to go up 4-0. Left an opportunity for not earlier, and they don't do so. Oh, I thought that ball went in. My apologies. I just got grandma gold. Fell for that one. Hardy was all over that post, does a nice job tracking it. Able to pick that up as that one plucked out of the air by Luke Johnson. And here come the Darts again. Connor Johnson with it. Centers to Rhett Rice. He'll finish. Rhett Rice, his second goal of the match, and it is 4-0 Davis. Man, he's just such a matchup problem. You see his size and his speed. And that's a beautiful job by Connor Johnson. Turnover on the far side. Recognizes he's got Rhett running right through the middle. Able to find him. And big old number 15 shoots over 50% on the year. His scoring percentage capitalizes for the Darts. 6:24 left here in the second. And this Fremont offense, they've not even had a lot of possession in this second quarter. Davis has been physical with the checking. They continue that here as Spute won't let Himmelwright get much room. This now worked behind the goal with Reese. He's got an open teammate shot and a big save made there by Allen. Boy, good lane there for Brimhall to size it up. But Cash Allen does a beautiful job tracking that the entire way. Here's Gaeton. The ball loose, scooped up there by Allen. Here's Spute. There are those afterburners of David Spute taking some contact there. Nick Johnson trying to run past the defense there of Porter. Sends it back up with Spute. Spute had that one just pop out. As Savage threw it to the middle and lost it. An opportunity, that just wide. And it will stay here. Nice shot there by Kilgore. Didn't miss it by much as the Darts will hold the possession here. Williams up top with Kilgore. Brimhall trying to defend him. Nick Johnson with it. Substitution is Rhett Rice going to come back on here for the Darts. Well, number 15. Man fell down, a bouncer. A nice job there by Hardy. As we do have a Dart down, and now penalty flag coming in, and I had missed this one. Maybe after the shot there, and the indication another Fremont penalty here coming up.
Penalty on Fremont. 1 minute penalty.
1 minute penalty here on Brimhall, and we do still have a Dart down. We'll step aside while they check on the injured Dart. We'll be back.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along.
It's Nick Johnson who was down for the Darts. He was able to get up, run off under his own strength. Davis going a man up here again. 4:33 left to play in the second. Opportunity and a good goal. How about the shot from Blake Williams? It is 5-0 Davis. Scoring quickly on the man up opportunity.
Rhett Rice.
I thought it was Williams. A PA called Rhett Rice. Had confirmation here from a second set of eyes that it was Blake. So Blake scoring his 11th goal of the season as they were a man up. Another face-off here, and again won by the Silver Wolves.
Face-off win by number 6.
As it was Brimhall who was serving the penalty there. Run here. Oh, nice find. How about the job? Boston Reese able to break through for Fremont. There's that Fremont offense we were expecting to see as the sophomore comes up with the goal. That was a beautiful job of just sneaking around, getting right near the goal, and Reese able to finish it off. It may take 7 or 10 shots to do so. He has been stellar today, the keep for Davis, but there are not many that are going to save that shot. 4:11 left here in our second. See if that can help energize this Fremont side. Off the face-off, it is Emerson Bell coming out with it. A shot there is wide from Williams.
Shot by Davis out of bounds. Davis maintains possession.
Here's Rice. Sends up with Kilgore. Sends over to Phelps. And that will sail out. Davis again will maintain it here. Here's Connor Johnson. Being checked there by Clark. That ball on the turf was scooped up by Fremont momentarily. Still loose as it will roll out. And it will be Fremont possession. Nice job by that Fremont defense. Working up that sideline. Himmelwright trying to get around Rice. Has to give this over with Searle. Here come Davis, a failure to advance there. One-on-one. Oh, nice finish. Emmett Rice. How about the quickness of Davis? Their ability to get up the field quickly. The failure to advance, and the Darts waste no time advancing that and scoring their 6th goal of the contest. That one from Emmett Rice, the sophomore, his 2nd on the season, as they were able to get him right at the crease and finishing. .305 left here in the second. That ball played back, still on the turf. And we're going to get a call here.
Push in the back. Davis ball.
So Davis will have it. Called the push in the back there. That pass a little too tall for Emmett Rice. As that ball drifting back and scooped up there by Lifforth before it could cross that midline. Here's Rhett Rice. Lifforth now will come off for a substitution. Spute going to come on for him. Rice. Oh, I thought that might have been a little too tall, but not for Rhett Rice. His 2nd here in the period. 7-1 Davis. Mentioned he had scored earlier, assisted back in the first. His 3rd goal, has 18 now on the season. We talked about his shooting percentage was 55, well, .556 coming in. And that number, I would surmise, is going up. Face-off won by the Silver Wolves. Here's Bingham. Tage Bingham sends over with Brimhall. Couldn't corral it. That ball still on the turf, trying to be scooped up. Brimhall staying with it, and Riker comes away with it for Fremont. Isaacson. Oh, initial save, but how about cleaning it up? Riker Brimhall right there, able to get the rebound, put it back for Fremont. I might have missed something. I have 7 goals for Davis. The scoreboard just has 6, so I'm not certain if maybe one of the goals that I called the goal wasn't. I thought they all were. We will wait till half and try to get that resolved for you. .137 left in our first half. And that's scooped up there by Fremont.
Nice face-off win by number 43, Trey Porter, Fremont.
Here's Porter. Looking inside, trying to get around Spute. Nice move. That was just wide, and Fremont will have the possession.
Maintains possession.
Here's Gaetan. Being checked there by Page. Trying to match physicality with physicality. Gives it over. Another big save made by Allen. It was a nice one-timer there, I think, by Isaacson. And that shot will head out. Again, Fremont will have it. Would be big for them to get a goal here late. Here's Searle. Gives it over. Isaacson tries the bouncer. And able to score it.
Number 2, Carson Erickson for Fremont.
Carson Isaacson with that big goal. 36 seconds left. As Fremont that was down 5-1, down 4-0. Again, our scoreboard here has it 6-3. We'll resolve that here at the break for you. It's on the face-off. It is won by the Darts. As Bell comes away with it, and we've got a timeout taken here. Timeout, Davis. We'll be back here with 26 seconds to play after this.
When I go to an employer, I have military experience and education on my resume, and it's always impressed them. It's always given me that edge. They know that I'm somebody that would be dependable and hardworking, that I know how to work in stressful environments, but still overcome it and get the job done. I know I owe that all to the National Guard and joining the military.
Welcome back here, and sometimes you're training, and it takes strong mental performance to not give in to scoreboards. It is 7-3 Davis, and we do want to remind you, if you're looking to take, or you want to be your best mental self, there's no one better than the Riley Jensen Performance Group to help coach you in mental performance, whether it be in your family, in the boardroom, or on the field. Check out rjpg.net to schedule time with the Riley Jensen Performance Group and learn how their mental performance coaches can help you in your life. Davis coming out of the timeout, and that pass sailed through the first one. Williams trying to recover it here for the Darts. Still on the floor, scooped up by Spute. As the clock down to 10 seconds left. Spute gives it over to Kilgore, and that ball was knocked loose. Big hit there by Porter. He took a big hit on the check. Another big check coming in there from Kilgore. And now we're, I think, going to get, I thought they were reaching for a flag, but maybe not. The half will come to a close, and it's 7-3. Davis leading Fremont in a battle of Region 1 undefeateds.
Black Clover is the official outfitter of Deseret News Rewind. Get 20% off any order on blackcloverusa.com by using the code DNR20 at checkout. And if you want to feel the clothes, get an in-person shopping experience, go to their store just off the 123rd South exit in Draper next to the water park. Again, go to blackcloverusa.com, use the code DNR20 at checkout, and get 20% off any order from Black Clover.
Our apologies. Some technical issues with sound to start the first and now second halves, as we had a penalty on the darts. Man up for Fremont. They couldn't score. And then I thought that we had another one given, and yes, we do. So Fremont going to go man up here again. 8:07 left here in the third. The Silverwolves did not score in the first quarter. Trying to get back to the closest that this game has been since that point is a nice save made there by Allen, and he lobs this ball ahead for Johnson. How about Davis on the attack here despite being a man down? Just working time off this penalty for the Darts. Connor Johnson behind the goal, and now the Darts back to full strength. Here's Rice. Oh, good find. And a big save made by Hardy. Blake Williams had it in a prime scoring area, and that ball was knocked loose on the check, and now we're going to have the call coming. So another call being made, another penalty here called on the Darts. This will be a slash. And so, boy, 3 penalties for the Darts here in just the first 2.5 minutes, and Fremont going a man up again. Can this Davis defense continue to kill these off? Gaetan coming up with it. Being checked by Lifforth, who's been active defensively today. Shot. That one. Count it. A big goal for Fremont coming from Riker Brimhall, his second of the contest. And Fremont still hanging around here as they claw back to within 3, the closest this game has been since the first quarter. Remember, they scored late in that second quarter. Now get a goal 3 minutes into the third quarter. This is the number 2 scoring offense in 6A for Fremont. They're trying to come back here on the Darts. Hammerlight with it, leading the charge here for Fremont. It was a good idea on that pass. It sailed through. Fremont trying to recover it. And they do, able to keep that in. I think this is Rumsey. I couldn't tell if it was Rumsey or Brimhall. Regardless, it is Fremont with it. Here comes Bingham. Bingham! I don't think he got that shot away. That picked up by Davis. Good job there by Luke Johnson securing it for the Darts. Now Allen plays it with Page. Here's Rice, middle of the field. 6 minutes left here in the third. Rhett Rice leading the charge again. Sends that over with Connor Johnson. Back up top with Phelps. Phelps has a couple men crossing over. Boy, he gets checked down. Good play made there, I think, by Brimhall for Fremont. That's still on the turf. Davis comes away with it. They center it over. Williams missed it just wide, and it will go to Fremont.
Fremont wins possession.
5.5 left here in the third. Boy, great to be back under the lights. Spring is coming. Spring sports are here. I want to remind you, Game Night Live Rewind, we're going to catch up. Going to do some rotation this year. More details will be coming on how we will cover spring sports, as it will be Davis here. And they are starting. Here's Rice. Remember, it was his quick thinking. That off the post. It was his quick thinking that led to a goal for Davis back in the second. As Nick Johnson secures it, getting over to Rhett. Rhett, another opportunity. This is wide, and it will stay with the Darts on the possession. We'll have boys soccer, lacrosse, baseball, softball. Again, that rotation. We'll give you more details, but check out KSLSports.com all spring long to keep up on all your favorite spring sports. As here's Lifforth. That check. And a flag here. Penalty going to be called on Fremont. Oh, I thought, but no. It's going to go on Davis. Lifforth. So again, Fremont going man up. We got a reset here. Had a call there. My apologies, I missed it. Davis now with the possession. Boy, big hack there. Johnson still maintaining it. And we're going to get a whistle here. Timeout going to be taken by the Darts. 4:18 left. And a timeout, Davis. You're watching Region 1 Lacrosse on Game Night Live Rewind.
When I go to an employer, I have military experience and education on my resume, and it's always impressed them. It's always given me that edge. They know that I'm somebody that would be dependable and hardworking, that I know how to work in stressful environments, but still overcome it and get the job done. I know I owe that all to the National Guard and joining the military.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along.
Coming out of the Davis timeout, 7-4. The Darts in the lead. They have not scored since midway in that second quarter. It was 7-2. Fremont has had to work and scrap, but they've got back a pair of goals. The defense has been strong, and Davis here still man down. But with the possession coming out of the timeout. Spute will start off with it here for the Darts. Going to work this behind with Connor Johnson. Up top with Rhett Rice. Back with Connor. As Williams. Connor still with it. Davis now back to full strength. Three and a half left here. Up top with Kilgore. Being checked there by Porter. Kilgore, that hit the post. Doc Emmerich could do it much better than I could, but man, a couple that have gone off the iron here for Davis in this third quarter. Johnson. Trying to get around. Here's Kilgore. Clock down to 2.5 in the third. Kilgore spinning around. It's really next defender up here for Fremont. Kilgore again spinning. Williams, that was wide, and Davis will maintain the possession.
Shot by Davis, wide and out of bounds. Davis possession.
In play quickly, Spute works in the middle, and that shot was deflected. Loose, and Williams able to scoop it up. Williams, a bouncer, able to score it. His second goal of the game.
Goal by number 1.
And that scoring drought for Davis now over as the goal quenched by Blake Williams. We talked about Rhett Rice, his shooting percentage on the season. Blake Williams, the second leading scorer for the Darts, comes in at .455 on the season. And 2 goals tonight, now up to 12. As it is 8-4 here, Davis just inside of 2 minutes left in our third quarter. On the face-off, Fremont has been so good on the face-offs in this contest, but they've not been able to get a lot out of them. So here's Gaetan with it.
Correction number 6, Riker Brimhall.
Gaetan finding a seam. Gaetan close. And the first goal of the game for Chavo Gaetan.
Number 1 for Fremont. Chavo Gaetan.
Their leading scorer, mentioned 15 goals on the year. He has led them in goals in every game except for one, I believe. And good to see him finally break through for Fremont as they answer nearly immediately. 1:33 left here in the third. Off the face-off, Davis just overran that. That ball was still loose, gathered there by Eric Hansen. As Hansen now putting it in play for Davis. As now Rhett Rice going to come on via substitution. Do love the live subs. So great to see that as a hockey fan. That's what makes it super fun. Spute, that shot didn't get away cleanly from David Spute, and Fremont comes away with it. That ball sent up ahead, but was beyond the intended target, and a hard check there. And it is Davis possession. Fremont fans thought that Davis touched it. The official there said they did not. Oh, Rhett Rice with a big hit. And now going to get a flag. And Rice going to be called for the penalty.
Shot wide to Davis. There's a penalty on the play.
I don't know if Rice is aware that the foul's on him yet. Now he is going to come off. We
Penalty is called on Davis.
we saw a call back in the first half that was on Logan Savage, where a similar type of effort on a play was called. I don't think that Fremont really liked that call at the time. But you see that going both ways here is Rice being called, and now it will be man up for the Silver Wolves. 34 seconds left here in the third. Fremont scored about this moment in the second quarter. A goal here would be huge. Wind up. That shot tall and will be out. Possession will stay with Fremont. 19 seconds left. Clock running again. Here's Gaetan. That pass just a little bit off, still loose. The ball's still rolling. Fremont has it, but a big check on Gaetan. He can't secure it. And with that, the third quarter will come to a close. The Davis Darts holding an 8-5 lead here on the road. You're watching Region 1 action on Game Night Live Rewind, only on KSLSports.com.
Black Clover is the official outfitter of Deseret News Rewind. Get 20% off any order on blackcloverusa.com by using the code DNR20 at checkout. And if you want to feel the clothes, get an in-person shopping experience, go to their store just off the 123rd South exit in Draper next to the water park. Again, go to blackcloverusa.com, use the code DNR20 at checkout, and get 20% off any order from Black Clover.
I want to thank some of our sponsors here of Game Night Live Rewind. If you're looking to make that next step in your life, check out the Utah Army National Guard. You can get job experience in over 150 different career path options. You can also earn up to $20,000 in educational assistance or in signing bonus, depending on the career path chosen. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com. Also, want to thank Heidemann and Associates, a full-service law firm with locations up and down the Wasatch Front and all the way down in St. George. If you have any legal needs, the experts at Heidemann and Associates will take care of you. Tell them that Game Night Live Rewind sent you. You'll get a free consultation to schedule your visit. Call 801-754-4240. Also want to thank Black Clover, the official outfitters of Game Night Live Rewind. Spring's around the corner. Your wardrobe needs a refresh too. Check out their full lineup of men's and women's gear online at blackcloverusa.com, or you can swing by the store, feel the gear, try it on, hats, polos, outerwear, shorts, whatever you might need. You'll find it at blackcloverusa.com or at their store just off 123rd South in Draper next to the water park. 8-5. We mentioned these two teams, both average scoring double figures. Fremont about 18 a game, Davis about 16 a game, and well below those scoring paces here in this match. The defenses, Davis defense has been spectacular. Fremont, they've started to kind of grit away, get some goals in this one. Can they complete what would be a big-time comeback against a Region 1 foe? These two figure to be the top two teams in Region 1, and this for the early lead is Spute able to split the defense, and now Davis back to full strength as Rice back on the field here, having served his time. He holds it here with the darts. Looking for an option, gives it over to Kilgore. Nice check there. Now a penalty flag going to come in. My apologies. This might have been
Flag down on the play.
might have been a check and had a pushing call, I believe.
Penalty on Fremont for an illegal push.
Clark being assessed the 30-second penalty. So now Davis will go man up. 11.5 left. The way their defense has played, a goal here, pushing back to a 4-goal lead would be huge for the Darts. As they work this behind with Connor Johnson. Good movement here. Tough shot from the angle. That ball was deflected, didn't make its way through. Spute will let that roll out. And it will be Davis here with the possession. Spute taking the shot. Oh, David Spute. You think he can run fast? He can shoot it fast too. An absolute rocket from David Spute. And he does push the lead to 4 for Davis. First goal of the game for David Spute. And that will make this Fremont comeback all the more challenging. 11 minutes to play. The face-off won by Davis. Eric Hansen.
Fremont won by Davis by 7, Eric Henson.
He tried to send one up. That was just beyond the reach of Williams. Fremont now with it. As Bowden trying to work past a couple of Davis attackers, and he lost it. Connor Johnson going to retreat and gather here for Davis. We saw Davis execute with extreme patience in that third quarter, and I'd expect them here to do similar in the fourth. And sometimes that's what happens. Fremont will have the possession now. Here's Porter. Had the angle. Porter tried to send it over to Reese. That loose, and Davis comes away with it. John Page been stout defensively today for Davis. He's now coming up, and boy, nice job there. How about Himmelwright? Was able to jar that ball loose. And then a big check is a flag here on the play, and Himmelwright, just as I was praising him, will head off and serve a penalty here. We do still have a dart down. I didn't see that. I think that is Page. Himmelwright gave the big whack to jar that ball loose. They called that a 2-minute, I believe. We'll step aside while the darts take a look at the injured player. We'll be back. It was John Page. You can see him coming off there under his own power. Good to see. It is Himmelwright in the box, and a non-releasable penalty here. So Davis will have opportunity to really cement this game. Leading here by 4. 9:50 to play. And non-releasable, they can take advantage of the next couple minutes here. Rice will work it back over. Shot there was wide, and it will stay with Davis. Angle, Williams gives it back over. Behind as that ball will drift out. Connor Johnson will start it for the darts. Williams working around. Rice gives it back. And that was shy of the post. Davis again will keep the possession.
Davis will maintain possession.
Clock down to 9 minutes. Angled shot. Up with Phelps. Worked around. Rice. Taking a big lead for that shot, and again misses. Johnson. Rice. That one's good. Rhett Rice able to fire one past Hardy. 10-5, the advantage for Davis. Can only give him so many looks before Rice is going to burn you. His 4th goal of the game. He's got 19 on the season. And again, non-releasable, so Davis still man up here. Picked up by Spute. Here comes David Spute. He'll race off. Substitution coming on. That shot was shy of the post. Stays here with Davis.
Shot off the post, out of bounds. Davis will maintain possession.
Sent up top. Rice again. That was too tall. Davis will hold it. Possession or penalty now over as Himmelwright has come back on the field. Teams at even strength. Rice is able to regain it here. Rhett, oh, tough shot. We'll stay here with Davis again. Fremont's had to play defense for the last 2+ minutes here. Here's Williams. Oh, good find. Oh, and just missed. My goodness, Kilgore thought he had one. It was him one-on-one with Hardy. And hard to tell if Hardy got a piece of that or if that was just wide. But Davis again will still have the possession here. We're going on almost 3 minutes of sustained possession here for the Darts in the offensive end. Kilgore going to try again. That shot, I think, got deflected on the path. Connor Johnson scoops it up for the Darts. Davis still holding it. Here's Nick Johnson, the freshman. Gives it back over. That one is good. Was that Rhett Rice again?
15, Rhett Rice for Davis.
His 5th of the game. Almost half the Davis goals today coming from the junior Rhett Rice. And it's been a 3-0 advantage for Davis here in the 4th. 7:02 left to play here. Fremont wins the faceoff. They've got work to do. Becker sends it up with Brimhall. Himmelwright, close. Himmelwright able to score it. A quick response there for Fremont. As Himmelwright scores his 1st of the game, 2nd on the year for Brock. That's the thing about lacrosse. You see 4 or 5 goal leads, and they can evaporate like that if you don't stay true to your defensive principles. We see how quickly Fremont got down and scored that one. Of course, easy to do once, much tougher to do 6 times. Off the face-off. Controlled by Davis. Here's Kilgore. Substitution's going to come on here for the Darts. Rhett Rice and Nick Johnson. Here is Nick. Nice move there by Johnson. The shot was wide, and it'll stay
Shot out of bounds by Davis.
possessed by Davis.
Davis will maintain possession.
Connor Johnson. Content. Was looking for Rice, but couldn't connect. Hardy able to gather for Fremont as they try to work it here out of the defensive zone. A long pass up to midfield. little speedster of their own. Here comes Riker Brimhall. Brimhall cutting through. Hands that off. Good passing. Oh, and just missed it wide. Boston Reese had a great opportunity, just missed the net. Fremont will still have the possession here. Reese gives it back with Gaetan. Approaching 5 minutes left to play here. Chavo trying to work around. You see the defense there trying to take a lot away from him. He has help behind the net. Chavo being pushed out. Worked around. Reese. Good find. That hit the post off the shot from Searle.
Shot by Davis Searle just off the bar. Fremont ball.
Here's Searle again. Good checking there by Kilgore to prevent Searle any lane. He was looking back up top, but you see the long stick of Nate Adams trying to prevent the pass. Eventually was able to find, I think that's Bingham. Bingham tried to play to the middle to Reese, but they couldn't connect. And now here comes Davis. Luke Johnson pushing it up the field. Numbers for the Darts inside. Connor Johnson with the finish. The assist to Emmett Rice.
Nice pickup.
Numbers leading to a goal for the Darts. It's 12-6.
Scored Davis.
4:16 left. Talk about how quickly you can score in lacrosse, and see Luke Johnson running, recognizing an opportunity for numbers. Love the find there by Emmett Rice. Johnson, who's been so good today. His first goal, but he's done a nice job with possession. Able to be the benefactor here of a late one as that ball scooped up by Davis. Fremont not giving up, and you see Bell there retreating to get a little bit of clearance. He'll look long. Big pass downfield to Lifforth. He couldn't corral it, and Fremont has it. Savage. With it here at midfield, will play with Porter.
Nice defensive play by number 32, Logan Savage.
Porter was trying to get that to Bingham. Bingham had to be alert to keep that connection available. Check there by Rhett Rice, and Davis comes away with it. Here's Adams. Boy, retreating, and you see Allen have to track that down or at least give it chase. My apologies, I missed the play there. Fremont will start here after the whistle. Here's Reese. Big shot. Finish from Carson Isaacson.
Nice shot on goal by number 2, Carson Isaacson for Fremont.
Isaacson scoring his second goal of the contest, the freshman. Now unofficially with 9 goals on the season. Makes it 12-7 here, 2:52 left. Back to the face-off we go. Brimhall and Hansen. Oh, boy, Himmelwright was right there and just overran it. That ball took a late roll on him. So it is Davis that had won the possession, won the faceoff, and a timeout taken by the Darts. Timeout Davis. We'll be back with the finish after this.
Black Clover is the official outfitter of Deseret News Rewind. Get 20% off any order on blackcloverusa.com by using the code DNR20 at checkout. And if you want to feel the clothes, get an in-person shopping experience, go to their store just off the 123rd South exit in Draper next to the water park. Again, go to blackcloverusa.com, use the code DNR20 at checkout, and get 20% off any order from Black Clover.
.242 left. Davis with the possession. 5-point lead for the Darts. Trying to stay undefeated on the season. This Davis team giving up just under 7 goals a game coming into tonight. Going up against one of the top scoring offenses. That defense has lived true to its reputation for Davis tonight. They've made things difficult for this Fremont offense, and frankly, this Davis offense has done its part to help with that as well. They've controlled possession. Talked about what was nearly a 3.5-minute sustained possession in this fourth quarter for Davis to start it off. Spute trying to work around Himmelwright, has a lane. Spute had that knocked loose, and it is Himmelwright that comes up with it for Fremont. 2 minutes left in regulation. That was, I believe, knocked out. So Davis will have it. Rice will start with the possession here for the Darts. You go back to that second quarter. A number of penalties for Fremont. Davis had a couple man-up opportunities, capitalized on some. For certain on one, maybe on two. I'm trying to remember as Spute had that one knocked away on the check by Himmelwright. Himmelwright now leading the break for Fremont. 1:20 left here in regulation. Behind the goal, they get it over. Good recovery by that Davis defense. They try to get it back to Reese. He's trying to recover it and lost it out. Davis possession. That pass was too tall for Johnson. Will sail out. Be Fremont. These two teams largely been region play for them. Region play continues. Fremont will have Layton here for their next matchup. Davis going to take on Clearfield. It's a Clearfield team that this Fremont team defeated 18-3 a week ago. They'll both dip into non-region play after that. Good tests. Park City coming up for Davis, and Skyview coming up for Fremont. Clock down to 33 seconds left. Searle trying to work around Johnson. Searle still with it. Gets through. A penalty flag came in, but Searle finishes as he's able to score it here late. Make it 12-8. I think the first goal of the game for Davis Searle. Freshman. Coming with 23 seconds left. Face off, won by Davis. 20 seconds left as the Darts looking to close this out. As they prepare to move to 4-0 on the year, 3-0. Well, 4-0 in region play as well. My apologies. Wins over Roy, Weber, Northridge, and soon Fremont. Last opportunity for the Silver Wolves. Saved by Allen as he launches it down the field and the clock expires. The Davis Darts come to Fremont, get a 12-8 victory over the Silver Wolves, and the Darts find themselves atop Region 1 as they win the first matchup between they and Fremont. These two teams will meet again. Fremont will certainly be looking forward to that one, but tonight it is the Darts with a 12-8 win as they take sole possession of first in Region 1. Our player of the game, Rhett, we're going to go two of them, Rhett Rice and Cash Allen. The start in net today for Allen was impressive. We talked about the saves and what that did to really, my opinion, set the tone of this contest, set that Davis D up. And then, of course, the offensive performance by Rhett Rice, finished unofficially with 5 goals, had a couple assists as well. The junior midfielder was fantastic for the Darts as they defeat Fremont 12-8. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us here on Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of Region 1 Lacrosse, only on KSL Sports.